What's up guys, Andrew here on my channel GearedInc, where I get to share what I'm passionate about with you, and on my channel that's PC tech, games, and gear. And today we're talking about a subject that needs to be talked about: how the freak to get your hands on a GPU if you're a gamer right now. Now let me preface this video with a couple of quick things. I don't hate miners. I hate what mining has done to the current market and to GPU, and to gamers in general right now. I don't know anybody who, if they didn't have the money, wouldn't try to mine to bring in a little extra passive income or scratch. I'm a new dad. I've got a 4-month-old boy I love to death. If I had 10 grand sitting around, you bet I would probably do something along the lines of mining or something to get, because it just makes sense to make that money. So I can't fault people for it, but it's not necessarily the people who are kind of dabbling in mining that are causing this issue. It's the people buying these things up by the freaking warehouse. They need to be put on an island Hunger Games style, because they're screwing it up for all of us. And there are consequences because the market goes up and down, things happen, and these GPUs eventually will start coming back into the market, which are going to cause issues not only for stock and costs, but there's going to be a negative consequence, even though things seem so good right now, just due to supply and demand. So it's one of those things that we're going to have to look at, but hopefully I can give you a couple of quick tips and tricks to get a hold of a GPU if you're a gamer right now. So the first one is to use a website called nowinstock.net. This is a great website that has many different products, but it does have AMD and NVIDIA GPUs for basically all the models. And what you're able to do is it takes the top websites that provide these cards in North America and Canada. This might not work so well for you out of the United States or Canada, but basically you can set up alerts for when they're in stock, both email and text. It gives you the last time they were in stock, what they sold for, and when pre-orders are coming out, so you can jump on that and hopefully snag a GPU before a miner does. Doesn't mean you're gonna get it at a lower cost necessarily, but it does mean that at least you're gonna be able to get one. Now, the second way to do this, and I cannot believe I'm saying this, is to buy a pre-built. I'm a PC enthusiast. I am very passionate about this channel, and I want to grow the PC community. I want there to be more enthusiasts. I want there to be more people who are on PCs for gaming, for creation, for whatever. But, in terms of right now, the build quality for a lot of these pre-builts have gone up significantly in the last couple of years, and while you're not able to customize as much and you're not necessarily going to be getting the best parts, you are able to get them actually pretty close to MSRP, which right now is a pretty good thing. Now, this strategy really only works if you're buying like the 580, 1060, or 1070. I noticed that at the 1080 and the 1080 Ti level, for websites like Best Buy or Origin PC, the spread is as much as $500 or $600 over what you could build it for yourself. Not necessarily worth it, so definitely take a look at that. But when price comparing a lot of it, it actually kind of made sense, and this is the only time in history I will ever recommend this. Now, the final way, which is kind of obvious, is to buy used. Now, this obviously requires you to be more diligent, it requires more work, but the Bitcoin market and basically just, kind of cryptocurrency in general took a huge dive recently. And because of that, it is going to probably scare out, I'm already starting to see a little bit of it, these miners who bought, hoping for an easy dollar, and, because profits aren't as good, now they want to kind of get out of the market. So these GPUs are going to be snapped up by people still mining, but in that transition, hopefully we can, grab a hold of a few of them at a reasonable cost. It was also interesting on Craigslist, I still notice people, even locally where I live, selling, their computer systems, either upgrading, and they're not trying to necessarily make a profit off their GPU. I actually found a full system that was about $1,400. When you price compare against MSRP, it would be like $2 grand to build it. So if you're willing to spend a little bit more time kind of filtering through these parts, or you're in the market for maybe more than more piece, it's very possible to get a hold of these. Or you could buy used last gen, such as like a 970 or a 980 Ti. I've seen those used still going for very reasonable prices, and they still perform very well. So guys, hopefully this is going to help some of you get a GPU sooner rather than later. So I have some other thoughts super quick. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody who's made my channel a success so far. I'm literally growing every month consistently. It's been fantastic, but I want to pour gasoline on the fire. One day, I hope that that I provide enough value that this is something that I get to do full time. It's not going to happen without the support, and it's something that I have to earn. It's not like I'm asking for any handouts. But if you want to, you can definitely support me by getting subscribed to my channel, and I'll take care of you. If we can get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, I promise you to do some kind of giveaway. And I'll even pay out of my own pocket, because I doubt I'll have any sponsors or anything by then. And it won't be like a $5 like Starbucks card. I will do like a mid-range CPU or GPU, because honestly, if, you know, if the people who like these videos support me, I will take care of you, my subscriber base. I will absolutely return that 1,000-fold because, you know, I'm so, right now, I'm just fired up. I want to continue to make these videos, and I feel so, you know, I feel so hardly for, I just really feel for the gamer community in general and now in the PC enthusiast community. You know, again, I can't fault miners for trying to make extra money. It just sucks that right now this is the world we find ourselves in. So if you like this video, leave me a big thumbs up. If you didn't, leave me a thumbs down. But get subscribed either way, guys. And please, if anybody has any other tips or tricks that can help gamers get a hold of GPUs right now, post it in the comments below. Post as many links and resources for all of us as you possibly can. I hope to see you next time here on GearedInc.